a few questions and I had a few answers. Yeah, for sure. He had a
He's really interested, isn't he? He's a student of the game. You can tell that.
Gets heavy at times, looking to land the left to the body. We showed that. We illustrated where he'll reach in a little bit, or you can entice him to reach in. Talked about the counterpunching abilities. Talked about the well-roundedness. Talked about the dimensions.
Salute him, take my hat off for him, and see how he go to work. I think he's going to be fine. He looked like he's in good shape, He ain't look all out of shape. He looked like, he looked good. He looked mentally all there. And
the boxing scene was surprised when Errol Spence worked out with Terence Crawford before the Tszyu matchup. But Crawford revealed he is picking Errol to win after watching his skills, discipline, and dedication during camp.
He got Tim, I got Errol, but I think it'd be a good fight for both of them at this stage in their career.
And why are you confident that you win that bet with Tszyu? Why it's Errol in the fight?
Well, I'm not, 100% confident. I just know, the caliber of fighter that Errol is. Just like I know the caliber fighter of Tim. I think both of them have taken a lot of damage in their career so far. But I just think, Errol's skill.
Teddy Atlas admired Errol Spence's clean counter shots, solid jab, and controlled style in training, mentioning that Spence appeared calm, sharp, and completely focused throughout camp.
Things he can do. He can get off first. He can control range. He can use his long jab just to keep you where he wants to keep you, to set you up with the other shots, combinations at the right time. But he can counterpunch brilliantly. As I said, he times shots brilliantly. But he showed what we talked about in the fight plan, where he took that little step back. Jab, take a little step back, just entice Spence to reach in with the and you can see
Bernie Thoxer supported Errol Spence in the fight against Tim Tszyu, mentioning Spence's ring knowledge, self-belief, and talent for wearing opponents down with constant pressure.
That was a lot. He's been doing this since 2012. That was a lot, so 3 years off, he come in contact with life too. He come in contact with life too. It ain't just about us and what we want to do and what we want to see. He got a life. He in there, so he did right. And I'm glad to see him come back.
Did you see there's like a viral clip of him, Tim Tszyu trying to shake his hand and he's like, nah, I'm not shaking your hand. I've been hearing you talking about you're going to retire me and all that. Did you see the clip?
No, I didn't see that. When they was in the hallway?
Yeah.
Don't pull it up, Neil. It's good. They was in the hallway?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Errol Spence boldly stated that he intends to overpower Tim Tszyu, showing strong confidence in his training, mentality, and condition for the major battle ahead.
26, you got Tim Tszyu. Take me through the fight. What do you expect that fight to look like?
Man, I really don't know. All I know is he's definitely gonna get punched on.
He's definitely gonna get punched on.
I mean, I can't tell you how the fight gonna play out.
Well, let me hear it then. I'll go back just a little bit. You got Ronnie Shields now. He's adding to your game.
Yeah.
I know you, so I know you're gonna be able to pick up whatever it is he wants to give you going into the ring against Tim Tszyu. People know Errol Spence to be this stalking, plotting southpaw that's gonna bang to the body and rip the head, and the fight gonna last as long as it lasts. That's your thing.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be some different wrinkles? Are we gonna get a build up now from you, or are we starting a little? Are we gonna measure this? Like, kind of take me through what you think.
It's definitely gonna last as long as it lasts. Definitely.
I ain't getting away from that.
Like I said all the time, I don't get paid for overtime.
Yeah.
So it's definitely gonna last as long as it lasts.
Yeah.
As soon as I can get out the ring, get to my family.
Norman stated Tim Tszyu might get knocked out, while also recognizing Errol Spence's dangerous talent, strength, and possible influence during the contest. As Errol Spence Jr. keeps training for the upcoming battle against Tim Tszyu, the spotlight on his camp has continued growing, with many people watching both his physical shape and mental focus very carefully. Recent workout clips have shown Spence training with serious energy, keeping a steady rhythm and looking completely dedicated to improving every area of his boxing skills. From movement exercises to punch combinations, he has appeared motivated and determined, showing that he is approaching this point of his career. He also mentioned something less obvious, but just as valuable: Spence's mentality. According to Hackett, Spence's behavior and attitude toward the Tszyu fight show a boxer who clearly understands the difficult task ahead. His expressions appear concentrated, serious, and emotionally committed, proving that he recognizes how important this contest truly is. That type of mental strength can often become extremely important once the pressure of fight night begins. Hackett's statements indicate that even if there are still questions about sparring and timing, Spence's mental preparation could become a huge advantage. A boxer who stays mentally prepared often discovers another level physically when the moment matters most. Meanwhile, Tszyu remains a serious and dangerous challenge, which increases the value of strong preparation overall. Although concerns and doubts will continue until the first bell rings, Spence's organized training camp, obvious dedication, and rising motivation are all
I see a different version of Errol Spence. And I feel like he has going to be better than he was in the past. And what I mean by that is, first round knockout coming soon. And Tim Tszyu is going to sleep, man. The boy ain't got nothing for him. What dude from Australia? My boy, he coming to Australia just to give him the work. You feel me? Yeah. But back to what I was saying, I just feel like Errol Spence, he's going to be a great fighter. Just doing the thing I see him at camp. And
Bernie Fay Boxer has publicly supported Errol Spence Jr. for the upcoming fight against Tim Tszyu, pointing out the important qualities that make Spence a difficult opponent. He highlighted Spence's long experience at the highest level, where he has regularly competed against and defeated elite fighters. According to Bernie, Spence's confidence inside the ring is extremely important, helping him remain calm during pressure and manage the flow of fights. He also praised Spence's skill in slowly damaging opponents through non-stop pressure, body attacks, and clever punch selection, which may become very important against Tszyu.
Coming back against Tim Tszyu, how you feeling about that?
I think it's a perfect matchup. I think perfect matchup because both of them have been through their fair share of, you know what I mean, wars and things like that. Errol Spence with the accidents, Errol Spence with the Bud Crawford fight. But I feel like he took enough time off where he could get healthy and get in his bag. You know what I mean? And I think before anything, the attitude matters. Your mindset matters. And the attitude and mindset that he's in right now, I love him. I love that mindset.
It's been almost 3 years, Jay.
Yeah.
As a trainer, as a fighter, what do you expect?
Honestly, I don't know what to expect as far as his eyes.
During the Porterway podcast, the conversation about the upcoming contest between Errol Spence Jr. and Tim Tszyu mainly centered around the small technical and tactical details that may eventually determine the result of the fight. Sean Porter explained Spence's style and overall skill set, stressing that one of his biggest advantages has always been his ability to manage tempo and adjust his offense during a match. Instead of depending on single powerful punches, Spence creates his attack smartly, mixing lighter scoring punches with steady damaging body shots. As the rounds continue, he slowly applies more pressure, often releasing sharp hooks and tight combinations that weaken his rivals, both physically and mentally. Porter also discussed Spence's latest major fight against Terence Crawford, a contest that created many discussions throughout the boxing world. Crawford's incredible timing, range control, and accuracy made Spence look less dangerous than fans were used to seeing. What I'm interested in during the Spence...
Pump gas, that's all. Errol Spence knows exactly what it is. He knows exactly what it is. I'm just glad he took a little break afterwards. He needed the break. To be honest.
Now, he's not with Derrick James no more. He's with Ronnie Shields.
Yeah.
And as a trainer, what would you be trying to add? What would be your focus, your goal heading into that fight?
Same mentality, but I think I think we're gonna see Earl work behind his jab a little bit more with the movement. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna see Earl working, but more movement. Not movement like a boxer, but just he's still being a predator, but he just making sure he moves side to side or move his head or take a step back with his hands up. Just to give you the space enough for you to do what you gotta do, but not do any damage to him, and then enough space for him to get me.